Really good.
I've been so impressed.
Very impressed. And then,
that might be your job.
so, no, oh my gosh.
Maybe, hold on.
Well, now I done messed up.
Hold on, I'll park this again.
Hey, Sammy's phone. I can just do it
Okay, alright, sounds good.
tonight. And like I said,
Girl, you need to get more of yourself in that.
what?
You're the resurrection that we've waited for. You buried the night and came with the morning. You're the King of heaven, the praise is yours. The longer the quiet, the louder the chorus. Song. He's dead and gone with the winner. We'll sing a new song. Let hallelujahs flow like a river. We're coming back to life, reaching toward the light. Your love is like springtime.
Happy birthday, sweet Sarah. We miss you more than words can say down here, my friend, but you have touched more hearts than I think you realize. And I think I speak for everyone when I say that your sweet spirit still touches all of us. You are brought to mind when I worship, when I see a pretty sunset, when I see glow sticks, and when I talk to your best friend, Maylee. Sarah, you and Jesus are the reason that we are friends, and I can honestly say that I don't know who I'd be without her. You changed my life so much while you're here, but I never even imagined how much you would still change my life after you're gone. I really hope that Jesus will give you little glimpses of down here, Sarah, because you are still lighting up the world with that smile of yours. Sarah, each day I hope to become a little more like you. I'm so enjoying learning more about you through Maylee, Miss Mel, and your mama. I so wish we could have gotten closer while you're here, but I know I'll see you again and we could party for eternity. Until that amazing day happens, I'm going to do my absolute best to follow Jesus wherever he wants me to go, with boldness, just like you showed me how to do. I want to rally as many people as possible to come join our eternity party. Happy 16th, sweet friend. I so wish you were here, but I know that you're having the most perfect and beautiful party up there. Happy first heavenly birthday, my friend. We're celebrating you and your beautiful heart down here. I'll see you soon, and I can't wait to spend eternity worshiping our God with you. I love you. Hugs and kisses, Sammy.
Hey, Sarah's. Happy birthday, sweet girl. I can't believe you're 16. You're the most beautiful, compassionate, intentional, and genuine person I have ever met. It is a pleasure to know you, grow with you, and be a light in your life. Life has been quite challenging since you went to be with Jesus. To be honest, it has been the hardest 7 months of my life. However, despite the sadness and grief that has loomed over my life, there have been so many bright moments that remind me of the joy of knowing Jesus. Being able to spend time with your family and friends has been amazing. They are all so sweet. We still see your impact everywhere we look. People still post beautiful sunset pictures that remind them of you. Gracie and I still talk about you when we miss you, and Hey Friend is going strong in memory of you. I remember you told me when I came to see you at Riley that you wanted to fulfill God's plan for your life and make an impact for Him, and you're still getting to do that. There have been so many exciting things happening lately. We had a massive competition at school for all the teachers to participate in, and they really enjoyed it. I know you would have loved seeing Mrs. Tom and Mrs. Dickerson shooting each other with Nerf guns and Miss Dressler hyping your team up because they won. Also, some of your favorite Christian bands have released new albums, and they are so good. Your mom's blog is absolutely amazing, and I love being able to spend time with her, Libby, and your dad. They are also sweet to me and always make me feel right at home. Also, I got a scholarship to pay for college, and even though I'm not going to Ball State, I'm really looking forward to staying home and being able to spend time with my friends, family, and work on the podcast. Anyway, I guess this is really why I wrote this letter. I miss you. I miss your tight embraces, your silly text messages, and your sweet Snapchats through the day. I miss waking up to cancer updates, even if they weren't always the greatest. I wish you were celebrating another birthday here with us, but your mom is constantly reminding me you are always here with me even when I feel alone. I miss sharing stories about my love life, senior year stress, and new songs with you. I miss you commenting on my Instagram posts and being able to exchange wisdom with you on the really hard days. I miss you asking me to bring you Chick-fil-A, even though we knew you would get it the next time we went to Indy for tests, chemo, or radiation. More than anything, I just miss your presence and knowing I could reach out whenever I needed to. That there were no restrictions on when I could call or text you. Regardless of how I feel, here's what I know in my heart for sure, more than anything. You're in a better place. I would never take that away from you, no matter how many more years I got with you in exchange. I know that you are whole. You are shining oh so brightly with the joy of being in the presence of Jesus. You're singing praises to him, and you're surrounded by believers who have gone before you, and that's all I could want for you. It hurts every day because you aren't here, but I'm so thankful you don't have pain anymore, and that gives me hope. I love and miss you more than you'll ever know, Sarah. Thanks for being my best friend. Cheers to an eternity of cancer-free birthdays, Maylee.
Happy birthday, Sarah.
It's honestly tough to know where to start when talking about Sarah because she was such a wonderful, genuine, and pure human being, and I just can't help but feel happiness when I think of her, and it's just so amazing.
She set such a great example. As she faced her battle with cancer, she faced it with such grace and faith.
And Sarah had written all of these really heartfelt notes on post-it notes and stuck them to my locker, and you could tell that she took a lot of time to write them because they were in like this calligraphy looking style, and it really put a smile on my face because she put notes on my lockers with some of my other friends when I got my first ever role in a play, and it was really sweet and touching.
Her Bible was something very important to her, and I believe that's how she fought her battles, was through the Bible as she journaled, and it was so beautiful.
Sarah impacted me because she was just so bold in her faith, and she always had faith no matter what was happening, whether it was good news, bad news, she was still praising God.
So she taught me how to be softer. She taught me how to, the glass was always half full with her. She was always positive. She was always looking for the good in every single thing that she did.
That is just what Sarah demonstrated: strength beyond comprehension, freedom, and a legacy that forever folds over into the future and Hope, Indiana, into the corners of the world.
She was just so smart and funny and kind.
And basically, if you put happiness into human form, that would be the perfect definition of Sarah.
And I would look up and just see her beautiful smile. And if I wasn't busy, I was lucky enough to get a hug.
Every time I think about her, she makes me smile. And I just am so glad to have known her and to have taught her.
She would love everyone, and if she did something, she always did something nice, but when she did it, she wouldn't take the credit for it. She would just make sure everyone knew how great Jesus was, and that's why she was doing it.
She helped me find a way to Jesus in a time where he really wasn't a focus in my life, as unfortunate as that sounds.
She is always here even though she isn't here. Her legacy is still an inspiration. There are a lot of amazing people in the world, but Sarah took it to a new level.
She was just, it's hard to describe because she was just so incredible.
I said, Sarah, and she had no clue what I was talking about, but she was so excited and willing to welcome me and thank me for telling her story with so much love and generosity, and she was so genuine in how she talked.
She used this as a way to show the world that God is real and that his miracles are real.
Sarah and I, whenever either of us needed a good laugh, we would literally just look at each other and be like, hey, kid in the red shirt.
I am honored to have been her friend.
She really taught me what a leader looked like and who I want to become and how to get there.
You know, a bright light that she was for me was how she fights her battles. And every time I hear that song, I always think of the video that you posted of Sarah fighting her battles, listening to Christian music, and just letting God fight her battles.
Sarah was one of the strongest girls I knew, plain and simple.
even through all her hardships and all her struggles, Sarah kept her faith in God. She kept worshiping and praying and living for Him, even when she was fighting cancer. And if I'm being honest, that really made me take a look within myself.
It's really immeasurable. It's hard to say in words just how much she was an impact on me and how much she impacted me.
I saw the way that people cared for her and how she cared for other people and just how tight she was with the Lord, and it really inspired me to work on growing my own relationship with God.
And it's just amazing to think of how much she influenced other people and made them happy. Her overflowing positivity always was there to cheer me up, and it was there to cheer up other people's when they were feeling low.
I personally have been impacted by Sarah and even continue to be impacted by her to this day.